I'm Holly, and today I'm making some fun skeleton soaps. So the first thing I'm going to do is add in the coconut milk. That was quite sing-songy. And I'm going to blend that in. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put in a little titanium dioxide. And now I'm going to put in the sodium hydroxide lye solution. My goal here is for these to be white, off-white. The fragrance oil I'm using discolors just a hint, and I think it's going to be perfect for the skeletons. They won't be tan, at least they shouldn't be, and they won't be bright white either. For the last 2 years, I've actually made this as gingerbread so that they were brown, and I thought, you know what, let's just go with a lighter color this time. The suction on this stick blender today is intense. Since I'm going to be pouring into individual molds, I really just want it emulsified so I can get started pouring. Alright, that looks good. And now I'm going to add in the fragrance. And the fragrance today is Fruity Rings from Nature's Garden. And I did a test on this one recently, and it stayed a nice beige color. Not even beige, off-white. And it smells so good. I thought that would just be a fun fragrance for this type of soap. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this stick blender cleaned off. I'm just going to make sure that this is going to hold, and I'm going to pour it off into this pitcher just to help pour. So what I'm going to do is shift to my other counter with this, and I will get my molds lined up and come back for the pour. So these are the molds. I have a whole bunch of them, and I think it's a Milky Way molds, which I think Wholesale Supplies Plus owns that part. Now Crafter's Choice, maybe, I don't know, the investment group, what have you. So I have 20 molds total, and here's a, I can kind of can see it, right? Anyway, super cute. And I love to make these. I'm gonna just start pouring, and I sure hope that it will stay in focus. That one's just a hint full. Always have to kind of stop before it gets to the top. The gingerbread one was always a race against time because it was a little bit spicy, so of course it tries to accelerate. Now I find that I truly struggle to see through my goggles when I'm filling single molds like this. It's like my eyes deceive me. So I do struggle a little bit with that. It looks like I'm doing all right, but I'm having to focus a little bit more intently than I like to. But cannot take off the goggles. Nope, nope, nope. I see UPS is here. Pretty sure he's bringing me a wholesale supplies plus order, which is kind of good timing here. This batter, soap batter, is just perfect for this situation. It's playing very nicely, but I do have a lot of molds to fill still. I definitely do. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and move right through these. So the rest of the trays are over here on my other tables, swinging around. I did have a little bit extra, so I poured it out into this little 1 pound mold. And then I also have these. So yay! So this batch was 120 ounces and it did fill up the 20 molds with a little left over. It is Friday, so I'm going to let these set all weekend long, and then I will come back next week, my time, to unmold them. I am back to unmold these super cute skeleton soaps. They turned out great. Now the question is going to be is if they want to come out of the mold. I tried one the other day, and it was great, but they are just a little bit soft still. And they are yellow for right now, but they'll discolor to a beige color. So they turned out super cute. This is going to take a little bit because I don't want to squish too much and ruin the design, but it looks like it's doing okay. I just left these all set out because I didn't have enough trays to really put them on the trays and then invert another tray over the top. So I wasn't able to make sure that they gelled anyway. Oh, these turned out so cute. I just love them. I don't know why I'm so drawn to this particular mold, but I really am. So they're coming out pretty good. 2 molds down and 18 to go. So it's gonna take a little bit. Oh look, there's like a print. Like a crime scene. It's kind of funny. I love how it looks. I don't know how well you can see that. Whoops, I don't want to hurt this guy. Anyway, they're a little tacky still because they're not gelling. Anyway, I don't know if you can see how like the color change as it starts releasing from the mold. I just love that. So let's see. Got 8 that just went in there on a row. Now I did try to stack some of these, but kind of made a few marks, but they'll be fine. They did ash also, but it's not a thing on these since they are white-ish. So it'll be fun to see how they turn out. I probably won't take any pictures of them for a couple of weeks or more just to make sure that I get fairly accurate on the color. I did want to show you this as an update to the Fruity Loops Fruity Rings test video. It did get to a tan, and remember I only used, well, you may not remember. If you go back and watch that video, or if you watched it before, you'll have known that I used winter white mica instead of titanium dioxide, so I think if I'd used titanium dioxide that it wouldn't have discolored quite so much. I don't know if you can, this would be sort of white, and then you can see that it's tan, and then this side is yellow and this is tan. So it is going to discolor to the tan. Now, I don't feel like the pictures I take of these soaps really show the discoloration just because of the camera exposure and such, but yeah, I just wanted to show that to you, that it does discolor just a little bit, the fruity rings from Nature's Garden. So it's gonna take me a while to unmold the rest of these. I'll probably leave the camera rolling for just a little bit, but I will go ahead and tell you my goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the making of these cute little skeletons, and I'll see you for the next one.